Come on, start. Hello, everybody. It's me, Fabrice Lundamo. Yeah. The new name is Yaya Koko F4. The current time is 2:16 p.m. in the afternoon, precise that. And the full date is the Sunday, the 1st of August 2025. The weather temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. I am based, located right now at this particular time. I am at this moment. I am in UK, Great Britain, England, London City, in South Africa, in Borough Bankside, in Tower Garden, outside my front door, flash 16 Geoffrey House, Pardon Street, SE14DW as well. You know what I mean? That's me. Anyway, today I would like to confirm something. This camera of mine on Samsung Galaxy A32, my phone, with the number 07535392957. It starts recording on its own. I didn't set that. You know what I mean? I know my camera to take a pictures. You know what I mean? I have to press it and it takes a few seconds. But you see, to record, I never press anything. But this camera, as soon as I press the camera, I haven't pressed play, it starts recording. It done that yesterday. Today, it does that again. You know what I mean? Now, to anybody who's going to watch this video, watch the start, you're going to understand what I'm trying to talk about. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, my conversation with anybody who's going to come across this video, anybody who's going to watch this video today, is based on multiple topic. It's based on generosity, right? In lifestyle, in many things, in history, in geography, in religion, in anything, any subjects that you can think of. I'm just gonna stand here and I'll be talking as my mind is asking me to talk. But first of all, my aim to make the video is, it was, and it is, to confirm to you, look, recently, not long ago, recently, while I'm living in this area, while I'm living in this property, while I'm living in my house, 16 Geoffrey House, Pardon Street, SE14DW, one bedroom flat. I was observing from my living room window and my bedroom window. I see animals. I see squirrels. I see pigeon, and I see pigeon dove. I see gold passing, flying above. I see raven even landed there. I see foxes. I see all these little bird teeth, potatoes, house sparrow, robin. You know what I mean? I see all I see many animals. But recently I was thinking about, I see parakeet, yeah. Then I realized, I say, this is the animal in life. You know what I mean? I like them. You know what I mean? My soul appreciate them, either for who they are, what they are, and the color, their colors. Is it better for this passport? Anyway, I realized parakeet, the green and all you know, the way it looks, yeah, the way the parakeet looks, I like parakeet. It is an animal that I appreciate. Yeah, I feel connected with the parakeet. In fact, my religion, my ancestors' religion, Kimbangis, their color, their uniform color is green and white. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Parakeet, I like you, and I think of that as well. You know what I mean? I like you. Now, zebra. You see the zebra? The zebra, I like zebra. Since back in the days, I like zebra. We call it okapi. I grew up knowing zebra as okapi. You understand? Until I came to England and realized, zebra over here, they call okapi over here, they still call it zebra. You know what I mean? But I knew about zebra, okapi. I like the animal. It's clean, it's nice. You know what I mean? I look at it like a small horse, like a donkey. You know, but I like the color of it, the coat of it, like the flavor of that animal, zebra. I really love zebra. You know what I mean? I like that. It represents black and white in me, in my life, in life. You know what I mean? On this planet Earth. Understand? Now, there is another animal that I like as well. Is give me a second. Is a teeth. This bird called teeth. But you see, in teeth, there is too many different categories of teeth. But my favorite teeth is the teeth with the color black and white and gray. Usually the gray is in the belly, and they go black and white wings. You know what I mean? But if you observe the teeth that looks black and white and gray, that is my favorite bird among all the birds. And what other animal that I like as well? I may have many, you know what I mean? But today is based on teeth. While I decided that teeth is my favorite bird among all the birds, because eagle, I like eagle, don't forget about the eagle. To me, it represents the feminine gender. When I see eagle, when I think of eagle, when I come across eagle, even though I don't think I ever come across eagle, no, I mean the animal eagle, or even when I dream about eagle. But eagle to me, it represents the feminine gender, woman gender. I mean, it represents the skeleton of gender, of a woman. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm being clear. Those who went to school or those things or those who can understand, hopefully you understand. I ain't got no time to go through detail. Now, the teeth bird, the black and white teeth, is my favorite bird of all the time. For what reason? That teeth, to me, it represents black and white, like I said about zebra. But you see the gray represents the sky above. You see the sky, when you look at it, it looks light blue. Yeah, but you see, I put the camera on this side, you must watch it. You see the gray in there. Now you see the blue. The blue is the same color as the ocean, the water. But where's the gray in the ocean? You see the gray? No, you see that bird there? Teeth. Teeth represent planet Earth, humanity, including planet Earth itself and including the people in planet Earth, the human in planet Earth. Because in the category of the human, it is black and white. All of us, we in black and white. There is black people, there is white people. Mixed race people are among black and white. Asian people, they are among black and white. But see, in the Asian people, there is Asian people that look brownish, like mixed race people. You understand? But there's Asian people also that look black. So in Asia, we got two Asian type of people. We got an Asian man that looks black like me. You know what I mean? If you go to places like India, I can name, but I ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean? You see black Asian man, black Asian woman. But you also can see you also can see Asian person that look like a mixed race person. You understand? Like if you go to China, you know what I mean? In a sense, you know what I mean? You see China people who are Asian, but they're not the same as, you know what I mean, China, Indian black people. You know what I'm trying to say? No, in Africa as well. You see, we got black African like myself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even though when they told a baby born, they ain't got clue where they were born. But I know I am African because I started my nursery school in Africa. I start crawling, I believe, in Africa. I start walking, I believe, in Africa. I got memory of me being less than a year on my grandma's back. It's not just it too. Now, in Africa, you see, there is also African people that look a bit like mixed race. Like when you go to Tunisia, they're African, but they're not black African. They're like mixed race African. No, you see all this group, but the white people are just white people. You know what I mean? White people are just white people. You know what I mean? And black man like me, we just black. But you see, black and white, he globalize all race of humankind in it. It's the powerful color on earth. It's no rainbow. See rainbow that pass above the skies, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nowadays it become famous. It become famous. Because the LGBT, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now I see it on football, you see captain is wearing the armband rainbow. You know what I'm trying to say? When I say nowadays, because in my time I never watched football. Growing up, I'm still in my time. But a couple years ago, I never watched football. See a captain with an armband of rainbow. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's something that gets famous now. You know what I'm trying to say to you? No, but see black and white. But black and white, since I was a toddler, that color means a lot to me. I think I already clocked that human flag or human emblem is based on black and white. Humanity You know what I mean? Humanity is based on black and white. But nowadays, humanity is based also on rainbow because of the lazy being, the gay, the bisexual, the transgender. Now, that is about gender now. You know what I mean? That is not about just being a human, but that is about gender. Because I don't believe or I don't think a straight person is gonna be bragging about rainbow because they are straight. Over there is about gender. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? See, even me as you see me, I ain't gonna time to represent rainbow. I don't stand for that because I don't stand by being gay. I don't stand by being lesbian. I don't stand by being homo and transgender. I don't stand by being a non-binary gender. No, I stand by I am a man and I love woman. And I like to refer to the world, to anybody around the world. I am a man who loves woman. Straight life. You know what I mean? Straight life. As I said, I ain't gonna time to go through certain details. I don't those who understand. My pleasure is nothing to do with you. I'm a big man. I decide to live my life. I wanna live my life. You can live your life how you wanna live your life. But if you bring your hatred toward me, I bring hatred toward you as well. And live in peace, we live in peace. You don't have peace, we go to war. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go back to the teeth business. See the animal teeth. I really love the animal teeth in the representation of humanity. Humanity, we human, all color on earth. Now, the grey also represents what? The planet we live in, as I just mentioned. When you look above the sky, you know what I'm trying to say to you? Thank God that's why today. My lights blue grayish. You know what I'm saying? I know what they watch. You know what I mean? But the black and white over there. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Now, that is, as I said, it was my favorite animal. But recently, in the past few days, I realized it's not just my favorite animal that is among all the rest of my favorite animal. But it's the exceptional favorite animal of mine. It's the number one animal. So among all the animals, like I was reciting, trying to name few, you know, but I don't have time for that. But among all the animals on earth that I like, teeth is my favorite animal of all the time. That black and white and grey teeth of all the time. So people that know me, people who know me in the future, people who like to know me, or people that come across with me. From today, you have to understand when you think of me, if you wanna mention about what is my favorite animal, is the black and white and grey teeth. Forget about the parakeets, forget about the simple. Them, they're the least favorite. The teeth is the most favorite. You understand? If you wanna speak English, because I live in Great Britain, England, London City, the Wembank side. Now, let's go back to the business of diversity conversation of today, the last day of summertime, right? The last day of summertime. Let me confirm to you the weather temperature. The weather temperature is 22 degrees Celsius in London City, in Borough and Bankside, in Tabar Garden, in this environment. Our building, Jeffrey's Paduna Street, my plateau, number 16. You understand? Now, I think I spoke about the teeth for that. That's done. Now, from I started, because I started at 2. Yeah. Now it's 14 minutes. See, from 14 minutes going backward on the reverse, I'll divide that in 1 minute, so people can watch sequence. You understand? But from 14 minutes, as we are now, 14 minutes 28 seconds till I finish talking, you're not gonna have nothing in 1 minute. Pay attention. Now, let's go back to the business. First of all, I like to let you know. See this juice you see here. This one here came from a company called UK Craft. You know what I mean? This one, they said it's a silver. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But it become rose. Now I put it on my love finger on my left hand. You know what I mean? To represent woman. This is, as I was talking to you about ego. The representation of the skeleton of feminine woman. This is my love for my woman. You know what I mean? Now, see this one with the skeleton. This one is a silver plated. They say it came from. They say it's silver plated. It came from Ukraine. You understand? It's the same company with this one as well. See, this one is a goldish, but this is bronze. Bronze. This is bronze. You know what I mean? With the ring as well. It's the same company. All three of it. You know what I mean? The silver, the bronze, and the bronze. You know what I mean? But you know, if you do believe it's bronze, believe it's bronze. If you think it's gold, believe it's nothing. It's not for you. It's mine. You understand? Now, you see the chain I bought free. Bought a couple days ago. It came yesterday. This one here, you see, is bronze as well. It's bronze. This one is bronze. This one is bronze. This hard one. Yeah, this bronze one has got pyramid in there. You know what I mean? It's got pyramid and stuff like that. Some people might think it's for women or whatever. Believe in what you do. Believe it's not yours, it's mine. You know but this one, the hard one. This one, they say is silver. You know what I mean? This one, they say stainless steel or whatever. Whatever, it's nothing for you, it's mine. But I will have to let you know. Now, the t-shirt. This was not pure white. This is mono white. You know, there's a difference between pure white and mono white. Mono white looks to be yellowish. That's it. So when you see me wearing this, this I copied a couple days ago. I bought it few almost maybe less than 2 months. I mean, this is probably the 4th time I'm wearing this t-shirt. Probably less than 5 times today. This so. So it's still fresh. You know what I'm trying to say to you? It's the Allen pen. Now the jeans, the denim jeans is a G-star. Yeah. Now the socks is Kangol. The English people may say Kengo. You know Kangol. But it's Kangol. I'm a Frenchman speaker. You know what I'm trying to say? The trainer is Adidas post-made. This trainer was made one day after Queen Elizabeth II, Purse of all platinum, left us. Her Highness the Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Purse of all platinum, right? Left us. It was on the 8th of September 2022. This Adidas, you know what I mean? They made it. I got the tag there. You know what I mean? On the 20, they made it on the 9th of September. So one day after, me a copy as well at the same year, 2022. Now I like to let you know that. See, when you cutting tags and you putting it on your clothes to make it look brand new, or to be careful, they will arrest you. You know the makers of this kind of things. They make things like these people like me are buying. I'm just not buying it because it looks nice. I'm buying it for history as well. Understand? In fact, as well, it looks nice. So don't go over there trying to copy paste. Trying to get something old, you get the new tag you put in there. Trying to get something new, you remove the tag. Be careful. I'm not about this kind of nonsense. Listen, now, last month thing I was about to say. Because today I said I'm going to talk about diversity, generosity. I'm going to talk about globalizing. I'm going to talk about all. Listen, now I live in my house. Nowadays the world evolved, development. We live in the society civilized. We live in the country well developed, civilized, with education. You know what I mean? Now, when I'm buying my stuff, you motherfucker, you work for delivery service, you mendre, you stupid cunt, you stinky bastard, you filthy nasty, you mentally sick, you devil, you weird windy, you no well raised, you pretender, you so-called gangster, you stupid, you maniac, you connard, you regardless of all these insults I'm trying to put on. You when the delivery service brought my stuff, motherfucker, you go in there, you messing, you temptating my stuff, you tempering my stuff. Yeah. First of all, I received a message, someone said to me when I buy food stuff, I'm eating poison. My ingredient is shit. I eat shit. All these things you talk, yeah, if you talk is a true talk, yeah, or if you're making it. To be honest, I do not care. But to me, it's describing how crazy you are. It's describing how not well raised your parents raised you. So if it's not the fault of your parents, it's describing how devilish you are. It's describing how lacking of intelligence. racist, haters. You know what I mean? All this assault I'm throwing to you back. You understand? It is what it is. Now, be careful. You know, today I'm gonna let you know. You see, you born, I don't know if in a poverty that drives you to do anything. Either to claim money or to claim power. I don't know if you were born and raised in the developed nation, you're so fucking rich that you don't want anybody else to climb up and be rich like you. So you have to work on missing people. I don't know, whatever. But you have to understand. You see your jealousy, you see your mental state, you see your madness, your foolishness, your idiocracy. All this I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think of many words to describe you or even to throw insult. You understand? Be careful people around me. See people around me, well educated. I live in a society where I think everything should be white. Yeah? Everything should be clean, everything should be perfect. And today I'm gonna tell you now, you see people around me, well educated people. We learn about you. They make robot human. You are a robot human. You are a children of a descendant of animal. You know what I mean? We can see by your face, we can see by your mentality. You understand? I told you, watch my video recently. I said what? I said there was a guy who wanted to make a so-called stupid acceptance. He slept with a gorilla. Yeah, he slept with a gorilla. He got his right man hand, or he's a soldier, or he's so-called captain, or whatever, general, whatever. He got that to sleep with the thing that gorilla made when he slept with the gorilla. You understand? And now all of his crew, his people of acceptance, they start sleeping with the generation of the descendants of a man sleeping with a gorilla, creating human gorilla, human something. All of you fall on that category. You understand? Now you see my face, it looks like a horse. You know what I mean? You see my face, you want to say I look like a gorilla, I look like a monkey, or whatever. But you see the mentality, you see the intelligence in me. Yeah, you see the capability of having conversation with somebody. You see the manners. You see that? So you see that is not animal. You see, I can afford to smile. I can afford to look nice. I got girls. I've been falling in love with girls since a young age. I already understood they like me because I look nice. They like me because I talk nice. They like me because they like my companionship. And I like them because it's my nature. You know what I'm saying to you? No, you see, look at me. Look at me. Look at me now. Bold that I am. Yesterday I made a video. I said, look, in my name, on my name, in my bank account, altogether I got less than 60 pounds, including 10 pounds, 12 pence. I got, I think, almost 12 pounds in my wallet. So I'm a poor man. Oh, you see, I'm looking nice. No, you can describe my jewels as nothing. You can describe my clothes as worthless. But I look presentable. That's what matters to me. That's what is important to me. You understand? I don't like living dirty. I don't like living in sadness. I don't like living in sorrow. It bothers me so much. It brings depression. It brings stress, anxiety in me. That's it. It brings unhappiness. I don't like that. I like to be able to look nice. It makes me feel good even before people appreciate me. You understand? And I grew up, as I said to you, I grew up with people appreciating me. Now they'll see me with nice trainer. They say, your trainer look nice. It makes me feel good. You know what I mean? I sit at home. I'm reading internet. I'm appreciating over things from over people. I'm thinking I should be like that. I should have that. You know what I mean? I'm sitting in my house nowadays. We go messengers, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. People are sending messages. Now I'm reading advice. Now suggestion. Reading all these things is motivating me. It's making me to try to do the best. You know what I mean? So be careful and be quiet, chill. You know what I mean? You have to understand, when you don't go to school, but you're surrounded by powerful people, or you're surrounded by people that mislead you, misguide you, and you think with somebody, you're not somebody. I am somebody powerful, I am somebody dangerous, I am somebody that lives his life peacefully. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to rush about. I ain't got no points to prove. You know what I mean? Having a conversation, I know who I'm above to. You know what I mean? I know who's below me. By even talking to them. I know who's below me by the looks. You know what I mean? Look at me now, I look at yourself, motherfucker. You see all the Jews, you can see it's worthless. But see the looks of it. Yesterday I spoke about what? Hollywood star. I'm looking like I'm a billionaire. I'm looking like I'm a millionaire. I'm smelling nice. Who the fuck are you? You think I'm below you? Who the fuck are you to advise me or to guide me? Even to impose me or even to suggest. Listen, chill, relax. Now, let's go back to what I was talking about. Let me have a Coca-Cola. Nowadays, I'm drinking Coca-Cola cans because last time I bought a juice carton, box juice. The juice was tempting. It was tempering. I realized this juice, it seems like this is not how it came from the factory. And the taste of it is a bit, You know what I mean? So I say, nowadays, I'm just going to drink something canned. You know what I mean? Even though I don't make it. You know what I mean? But at least I have little hope. You know what I mean? Little. Rather than box. You know what I mean? A box of juice or anything. You know, I just get the can open, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever, I don't really give a damn. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can die naturally. You know what I mean? I do believe in that. But you look, work in the pharmacy, work in the clinic, or any food factory, all this business. If you aim on this planet Earth is to kill people, for people to die for your reign, for your power or whatever, you have to understand people like me. At every single moment, at every single minute, at every single day, at every single year, I send you something that is from my nature. Something that is nature. Nature is above us. I am the first man on earth, and perhaps the last man, and perhaps the only man. You never come across, you never see the man who released the bird to fly freely on air and overhead to catch the bird in space, in the air. You know what I mean? As man you believe what you can be, as whatever belief you do believe on, you know what I mean? That is something, you know what I mean? You have to think about it. You have to go to sleep and think about it, think if it's worthy or it's worthless. You know what I mean? Because if you try to talk about the formula, I can tell you, me, I get formula on movies, get formula on musicians, they sing. You know what I mean? Me. The song that you hear is me. They're not singing my written, they're singing me, my lifestyle. You know what I mean? The song that you can read, you listen to, they're singing my written. You know what I mean? Words that comes out of my mouth, philosophy, ideology. You know what I'm trying to say to you? That few things on earth. I am the first man on earth, perhaps. Yeah? Who certain parents, they can sit down there, believe it, that they told their children are sleeping among themselves. Because I slept with my first girlfriend as it took like less than 10 years, naturally. You know what I mean? The first day I met her, you know what I mean? Something happened in the party. Chaos the entire society. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Don't fuck about. You know what I mean? Now, what do you want? You see all these president leaders, all this, they got their acceptance the way they, because they got powerful, they got army, they got this, they can erase us, me and you and everybody else. But see me, I just look at them and say, before you even they can do that. You know what I mean? Certain people live before you, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean? So it's worthless. It's nothing. You know what I'm trying to say to you? It's like that. Now, what I wanted to say today, as I said, I'll talk about diversity. Forget about 28 minutes. I'm going to try to be sensible. This video is going to finish exactly at 1 hour. Let me go in though. I'll log on this phone here, the Nokia G50. Because today, to you, that think, last time you insulted me, you say, look at the person they say is clever. He's calling me professor. I say, all right, if you believe I'm not your professor, but do you know I'll catch you that saying my stuff? Do you know I'll catch you that learning from me? You are like a slave to my life. I'm not a slave to your life. Perhaps, in fact, you're nobody in this life. You made one song, you made one movie, you play football 1 year, you know what I mean, you won one competition, you work in some expensive society company, or you was a CEO one day, or you own a company one day, or that. All that to me, it doesn't mean nothing. I mean, me nothing means nothing. I'm like a atheist. I'm like a atheist. Even something doesn't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Me, I'm like that. I'm like an atheist. I'm like somebody who doesn't believe on nothing. You can see you're a billionaire and say, these people that trillionaire. Your billion doesn't mean nothing to me. Then you can see you polygamist and say, these people that are being monogamist, the polygamist business doesn't mean nothing to me. So sometimes I behave like I behave like a feast. But as I can behave as a faith, as I do believe I can behave as a faith, but my conscience, it tells me what is important, even in me or even in other people. It tells me how I can praise or raise or uh, or or be proud of or congratulate even myself or others, because my conscience, my intelligence, I can see the important and the non importance. You know what I mean? Non important and very important. You understand? I know that. I know how to do distinction. You know what I mean? How to wait, how to wait positivity and negativity, how to appreciate and not appreciate. You understand? You know I'm a big man there. You know what I mean? Now, let me do that. Log on the phone, because you see certain people of that like to know everybody's password instead of, you know what I mean, sooner or later, instead of minding your own business, but you become a slave to someone like me. You know what I mean? When I'm sleeping, you can't sleep. I buy something you want to know. You want to check my bank account, I go how much. You become like the society that pays me. You become like the society that what can I say? The society, let's just say the government, those that control all of us. You know what I mean? But you see, among the government people as well, today I want to make sure certain people know. You know what I'm saying? Listen, in this country I live, the leader is King Chaffru or King Chafford. In the reality, in the ancestors' history, but in the government laws, Saki Tama is the leaders. Listen, all of you there, you know what I mean? You should be aware of it. I'm not saying you don't mean nothing, but you know the leader. You know what I mean? You can be a minister, justice minister, you can be secretary, you can be, but me, I look beyond you. Who's the last there? You understand? Because you know, I'm gonna climb up, you know, I'm gonna climb down. You know what I mean? But me, I'm the person who look for who's the leader, right? Who's the manager here? Who's the CEO? Who's the director? Who's the boss? Who's the owner? You know what I mean? Before all of you on a ranking. You understand? But now I want to say certain amount of you people, you know what I mean? Because you made a little company over here, you working there as a manager, you went to the same school with the Prime Minister, or you went to the same school, or you a cousin to this and this. And you don't mean shit to me. You understand? In fact, I don't work in your company. You know what I mean? You don't see me in your company on your pay wage. You understand? So be calm. Understand? Now, if you want to be a slave to know about my life, that's why I'm going to make what I'm making today. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. I'm going in there, I'm going to log on my phone. You know what I mean? Because you thief for password, you thief people's password. I die, you steal my phone, and it become yours. You have to understand, location is alive. There's a delight. Either you deny the right of saying where I was at what time I was there. You know what I mean? You can be as racist, haters, or anything, or whatever. I don't give a damn. But as I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, for people that do me wrong, every single minute, every single day, every single month, every single year, I'm projecting some energy toward you. Hopefully, it doesn't come across you. This is a physical thing. This is thing that is spiritual. It's gonna enter your conscience. You understand? You cannot run away from it. That's nature. You understand? By contributing in nature, by doing something in nature, doing the most powerful things on nature, including human, myself, and the bird. You understand? So you don't chill. Even you that slept with the gorillas. Yeah? See, you done something stupid. You know what I mean? You created alien that's destroying this planet Earth. Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? That's what you did. Like even the overdone one, who was a man and he went there, he had an operation, cast his manhood, he became like a woman. You done nothing special. You understand? You done nothing special. In the intelligence man way of life. You idiot. In the divinity world, you're deep foolish. You're a demon. You understand? That's the fact. Now, for everybody that lives their life in peace, in the name of Sunday, the last day of summertime, me, Fabrice Lundamo, me, Fabrice Lundamo, me, Yaya, me, Yaya Koko F4, yeah? Yaya Koko F4. Vous avez compris? Donc, c'est ça quoi. Donc, maintenant, je dois rentrer à la maison pour déboulonner, hein? Déverrouiller mon téléphone portable code. Et je vais vous enseigner maintenant pour te faire voir que moi je ne suis pas votre professeur, mais je peux être ton professeur connard que tu es, une bête, une salope, un bendre, un taureau. Toi tu n'es pas allé à l'école. Moi j'ai fréquenté des personnes bien éduquées. Hein? Donc, moi j'ai fait des études, mais tu me prends pour qui? Vous voyez mon comportement. Pensez comment je me suis habillé. Je suis très propre. Moi je suis pas un sapeur, un imbécile sapeur. Hein? Pas vous critiquer. Tes familles sont de souffrants là-bas, toi. Hein, toi, tu me parles de combien ça coûte tes habits, tout ça. Mais c'est attention, nous, c'est pas là, c'est pas ça, quoi. Nous, c'est la propriété. C'est la propriété. Donc, comme tu me vois ici, donc, je suis bien habillé. Ça, c'est l'idéologie laquelle donc, nous vivons avec. Hein. Donc, il faut être propre si tu as l'argent. Hein. Bon, pour toutes les maîtres qu'on a, les tueurs, bon, en m'embisant, hein, de me faire vivre comme un fou, hein, en buvant des alcools, même les haches là, les mèndres haches là, c'est qu'on appelle les poutoulous, hein, banakin, poutoulou, pamba, pamba, tout le baby, ça vit, mais cette idéologie, elle va mèndre. Donc, for you, Koko of Team Tire, you have to understand today, I'm going to tell you something. See what you do in your bedroom. If you think you can advertise that to me, be careful. I can see your advertisement, but it doesn't mean I like it. And you should understand. I know about acceptance. If you're a member of Team Tire, you should promote Team Tire. Me, I am not your member. I ain't got nothing to promote. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? No, some people say to me, oh, you know, a man straight. I say to you, even if I'm a man straight or I'm not a man straight, my life means shit to you. My life doesn't mean nothing to you. Yeah, my life is my life. I can be who I want to be. Either you can sleep with it or you can't sleep with it. It's your own problem. You understand? But me, I am me. I'm living my life. I want to live my life. You live your life or you want to live your life. If it makes you happy, well done. You know what I mean? But if it doesn't make you happy as well done. There's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? Perhaps you take my advice or perhaps you won't take my advice. But if you're a big man, big woman, grown up, adult, hey, live your life peacefully or madly or with whoever, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Me, I don't give a damn. You understand? That's what I was about to tell. Today I said I'm going to talk about diversity, but give me a minute. No, I told you, see you, people are me. I know you fake laughing facial expression toward me, but deep down you the hater. I know that, but it doesn't bother me. You know what? It doesn't bother me. You see people like me. We the type of people where we understand a stupid or a dumb. You don't have nothing to say. Do whatever, act whatever, be whatever, whatever. like I don't bother. I do not care. That's what it is. Yeah, no. The diversity business I was about to talk about. You see me? Like, I'll give you an example. Like, no, I won't talk about this. Because today is not the end of the year or the end of the world. One day I'm going to make another video. If there's something to say, I will tell you. But now, let me show you that you was comparing my intelligence with intelligence. Let me tell you. See, you're gonna think of me when I say certain things. I fear white people, Asian people, black people, or mixed people. I do not. We're all human. You understand? Because even my own kind of color can be my enemy. Even a white person can be an enemy. Even a mixed race person can be an enemy. Even an Asian person can be an enemy. So I don't take sides. I'm a human on this planet Earth. Regardless, I like you or don't like you, regardless of your color, I don't care. You understand? No, you. This message to you. You see you when you're talking to someone like me. Like, what is the intelligence? When I tell you, you think because they create many things you read, they created in Asian. You think all Asian people are intelligent? Intelligent people across nations, they go to Asian because they can pay cheap and they make things there and they tag it made in Asia. You understand? You understand what I'm trying to say to you? No. You see, when they make plane in England, or they make what you think they make in here, when you go to certain company, you see certain people who are not English working in there. They're contributing on that society with their intelligence. You understand? When you go to places like Africa, when you see the war in Africa, the rebellion of free people in Africa, all this, you see the UN, you see foreigner people like Asian, white people in there. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So be careful. If you want to measure the intelligence, that's what today I'm going to tell you. You see, your son is suffering, mentally sick on certain things that you put them through. Yeah. So don't try to point finger on me to see my intelligence, because my intelligence you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear my intelligence. My intelligence to you is going to be insult to you. That's why I don't have nothing to say. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? My intelligence is going to describe how old you are, that thinking you're looking like a young man and you're complaining and pretending to be a young man. You know, you see my intelligence. My intelligence can tell you about how you're swallowing, you're shrinking, you're going tall, you're going short. You know what I mean? How you going, you living dirty. My intelligence is going to tell you many things that you do not want to hear. So don't try to test my intelligence. You understand? I told you. You see this woman over there, they say the business. Over one is talking about he gets his things from people that he thinks this woman that say she got the business. She steals people intelligence. You know, she steals people intelligence. So she goes across intelligent people to learn from intelligent people and contributing to the society who prints money and give to her. No, now I tell this woman, yeah? No, you. Between me and the person who pays you when you print his money, who's the intelligent? Most thing you're telling the person who prints his money to make you live better, to make you slave, is mine. So do not taste my intelligence. When you're looking for leaders, you're looking for people who can provide you intelligence. I am among those people. So when you're thinking you can compare yourself or think you're beyond me or above me, you should relax. You should chill. Because you know the fact. You know what I mean? But you're living in a lie. You cannot be proud. You cannot congratulate people who are not like you. You cannot congratulate or acknowledge people who they're mentally clever than you, because you're bragging, because you're claiming power. You do not have it. You see, people like me, we have it. We know we have it. So whatever you do, we do not care. I do not care. Because if I have to care, it's going to be chaos to you. Understand? I always tell you, when I'm telling you about you create robot, you create animal. And that creating animal, you brainwash animal, you can use animal to chaos the world. You see people like me, I fear you, animal. I do not fear you, animal. I spare you. And in the knowledge, intelligence, divinity life we live, you must live for long to carry on that. To carry on that, you have to continue. Continuity of that thing, it needs you. But you are accountable. But you're living in a mindset of atheism. You're atheist, you do not care. One day you're gonna die. You're thinking because your soldier goes across the nations, they create war and they die. Soldiers exposed to death, they can die. Because consciously, I'm telling you, consciously, certain people don't sleep. You see them walking on the street, mentally sick for what they're going through. You don't see that. Certain of them, even gay, sleeping with a gay person, they don't have pleasure. Even a man sleeping with a woman, they don't have pleasure. Even a woman sleeping with a woman, they don't have pleasure. You know what I mean? All this. Don't you know that? So if you want me to start expressing this to you, you know what I mean, every single day, I can express that to you. And it won't finish. Because as long as I'm living, I'm learning. As long as I'm alive, there is inspirations. You know what I mean? It's continuity, negativity and positivity. It's continuity. But what I just told you, if you build animal, yeah, if you build mechanism, kangala machine they get, if you build all these things, you build bomb, grenade, weapon, all this, right? And you think that is gonna make people not to leave them under bowing you or under living under oppression. Me personally, I am not one of them. I am not one of them. The same belief you believe your military are exposed to death is the same belief I do believe I'm exposed to death every single second. So I will not hesitate to counterattack you. I will not hesitate to stand by my rights and my belief. I will not hesitate to be who I want to be. You understand? Now chill, relax. Because you know you're not educated. Now, me, I keep pointing things on education. You know why I put things on education? Because education, they said what? They said education is the key. Education is the key. If you go get someone in the village, yeah, any village on earth, yeah, you take somebody in the village, especially non-developed village country, village that lack education, school. Yeah. Even some people in a developed village, less educated people, you put them to stand like me and have this kind of conversation, many of them won't be able. Even people that speak pure English better than me, they won't be able to express these kind of things I'm expressing to you. First of all, some of them live lies. Secondly, some of them don't have this knowledge. Lack of education. You understand? So chill, relax. Yeah. You say you sacrifice yourself for let they have no have when they don't know the consequence. At this particular moment, if the satellite above us take a picture between me and you, who's the boss? It's me, you. I'm looking like a trillionaire. Yeah. Now, the ladies. That was the best side to one lady that disrespect me, and one man that disrespect me, and one not by origin that disrespect me, and one gay man that disrespect me, and one lesbian man that disrespect me, even one straight woman and one straight man that disrespect me. Understand? Now, as I just mentioned this gender business, no, E. Now you see E deals with she, A deals with O. You know what I'm saying? P deals with S. Yeah. But see me, I am EE. You see me, I am AO. You see me, I am SP. You see me, I'm ZM. You understand? You see me, I am XX. Yeah. You see me, I am SA. Yeah. You see me, I am MT. Yeah. You see me, I am PO. No, you see me, I am 121010. No, you see me, I'm F4. Yeah. No, you see me, I'm EP. No, you see me, I am PE. That's the reversal. EEP, PE for the reversible people. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? And I gave the number as well. So, what I want you to say is that. Now let's go to Google for you that believe I am a professor. Go back to the teeth business. Then I'm going to finish the video on exactly 1 hour for today, Sunday. And in the name of religion, all religious people, you have to know me. Religion is my belief. Any religion on earth is religion. And then religion is not about practicing It's not about practicing religion. Religion is about living religious. That's what I wanted to let you know today. Some of you are going to mosque, church, temple, all this building. You know, your attitude, your living ways. Yeah, it doesn't show religion in you. Religious. It doesn't show being religious in you. I mean, you pretenders. Now you go to the mosque, the temple, to the church, to all this building. You know what I mean? Every single day bowing, kneeling, doing whatever you do. You know what I mean? But living man to man, living woman to woman, living among all. You know what I mean? You the devilish according to what you're doing. You the devilish according to what you're doing. You understand? Now to the government of all nations. You know what I mean? War is costing people life. You know what I mean? War is costing people life. You understand? We're born on this earth to live life peacefully and we die. Even without being killed, we can die. But when you're causing people death, you have to know that certain people dislike you. And if it's gonna carry on, it's gonna carry on for continuity business for eternity. You understand? As Kaya and Abel. Huh? Kaya and Abel. You understand? The children of Adam and Eve. You understand? It's like that. Now, I was about to go to Google because I said I'm going to talk about the teeth business to prove somebody that insulted me I wasn't born in this country. My English is garbage. See, the fact that I wasn't born in this country, my English cannot be perfect. That's it. But I watch TVs and I read things. I see even certain people that born in certain land, they don't have the knowledge, you know what I mean, of reading or writing, you know what I mean, or even of certain words. You know what I'm trying to say to you? but for 21 years I've been living in this country, you can see that I'm civilized, I'm integrated. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Even better than certain people who born in this land. You understand? Look at you, look at me. Hey, you, who's this? Yeah. No, Mama Nikki, but where she is, she's always happy with me. She's this boy says a lot. He contributes a lot. Because me, I contribute, you know. You sit in your bedroom, you don't do nothing, you're contributing to the society. You're contributing in a large way. In the society of hiring killers. Stupid children, pedophile, rapists, murderers, thief. Man, all this nonsense, man, I don't do that. I'm a peaceful man, you know what I mean? And I grew up a little bit now, you know what I mean? All my teenager misbehave. It's no longer with me. You know what I mean? I think I have a little knowledge I realize I can live in peace with a little that I get. You know what I mean? Thank God, you know what I mean? In this country, the government assists us with government funding. You know what I mean? And even if the government are not assisting us with government funding, if I can get a job, I'll work, it's not a problem. But you sleep with some bosses and they give you jobs and people like me and others can't get a job. Your secret's gonna come out soon. The secret, people will know you were higher in a correct way. You were higher behind the window, you know what I mean, behind the back door, you know what I mean, for some strange reason. You know what I mean? What do they call it? Destroyer of these nations. You know what I mean? The higher people like you. You know what I mean? To participate on destroying peoples. You know what I mean? But people like me and others who want to work day by day, get their money and live peacefully don't want it. Because what? Because the slave monster, like grown up, who's thinking he's a toddler. And he want all girls to be his. You know what I mean? Yeah, he want all girls to be his. He want to reproduce more children to leave his name remain for eternity. You know what I mean? Certain name remain for eternity. Yeah, but when you mention it, certain people get pissed off. Yeah. I know certain people want me to say Hitler. I'm not going to talk about Hitler, but even certain people that they're not famous, they're not well known. You know what I mean? But they done certain things on earth that is worthless. You know what I mean? That kills earth. Certain people don't want to hear their name, even in the far future. You know what I mean? But Hitler. Everybody talk about Hitler. Hitler bombarding people. Hitler killed the Jews. Hitler done that. But Cayenne was not Hitler. Cayenne killed his brother. In the beginning, before even Hitler was born. Cayenne, that guy Cayenne. You know what I mean? Cain, Ken. Men the Ken. You understand? So haters are not just haters. Haters cannot just be leaders. Sometimes the members of family, sometimes neighbors, sometimes people you see on the street, strangers. You know what I mean? And today, you know, I want to mention something. You know, certain peoples, they want the continuity. They want things to carry on. They want history to repeat itself. You understand? Yeah. They want ransom. They want payback. They want they want they want all this, all this, all this, all this, all this, all this. So you have to be careful. Yeah? You have to be careful trying to live your life peacefully. Don't go for about all these people. But one thing, you have to stand about who you are. Yeah? Do what you do, promote what you do. You know what I mean? If they pay you money, that's what you do with that. Yeah, it doesn't look good. You understand? It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And even if it looks good as you think, your soul, you know what I mean? Your conscience, at one point, that's what you see certain people are unable to smile. You know what I mean? Certain people, you see them unable to smile. It's because of the wrong deeds, the wrongdoing. Yeah? Nobody's touching them, nobody's after them. But themselves, they're unhappy. You understand? Me seeing woman that I am, poor that I am, but sometimes I can afford to smile. I live by myself. I can go crazy without talking to somebody daily. You know what I mean? But I can come outside, look nice and smile. Thank God we got evolution, development, technology. You understand? I mean, that's well-educated people contribution. You understand? That's what I'm talking about, education. Now, black and white, black and white teeth, black and white teeth bird. See there, black and white, and no, black, white, black, comma, white, and gray. Teeth bird. There it is. The gold teeth. It's gray above and buff. Oh, the camera almost dropped. That is the sign I don't need to read. I'm not a teacher. You understand? Yeah, that is what it is. Right? If you don't know today, give it something. See when you want to do something and you see this kind of things happening naturally. Because this didn't happen. Nobody did touch the camera. When nature blow with the camera. Nature executed itself speaking to me. Don't read. Don't do teaching and reading. Stop it. That's it. That's what you see. What I was about to say. Stopped. I'm not gonna go there. I said, the teeth birds, I think I already spoke about it. It's my favorite bird. You know what I mean? The black and white and grey teeth bird. That's my favorite bird. And as a bird, you know what I mean? But as a slang of British speaking lingo, English, you know what I mean? It represents woman. It's the same as you see this eagle here. You know what I mean? Some people might say your boyfriend or any other bird. I don't really give a damn, but it's a bird in my lower finger on my fourth, on my left hand. You know what I mean? Left hand, hand of a woman. You understand? No, you. One day when I drop dead, take all this and think you me. See the pleasure of it. I already have it. I express it. People see it. So you're not gonna get enough. You're just gonna get. You're just gonna get what? You're just gonna get nothing. You religious that I am in the belief of atheism. Be careful. Intelligence that I am in the educational way of assessing things. Be careful. Big man that I am in the age wise. Be careful. Legit that I am in the immigration rules. Be careful. Black that I am in the nature of my ancestor. Be careful. The children descended of mixed race society. Yeah, white and black. Be careful. living human being on planet Earth. Why not in London City? It's like that.